Hello, I'm Bailey Annette Christie. I'm Glasgow's City Convener for Culture, Sport and International Relations, and I also have the very lucky role of being the Chair of Glasgow Life. Well, here we are in the dear green place, Glasgow, the largest city in Scotland, a city that's known for its incredible heritage. Close to 3 million visitors come here every year, and one of the main reasons that they cite is to visit our wonderful museums and our heritage sites. And so here we are in the Burrell, which of course was the UK Museum of the Year 2023. It undergone quite a substantial refurbishment a few years ago, opening back up 22-23. So here we are, the UK Museum of the Year, and we're very honoured because Glasgow has been chosen as one of 10 European cities by the European Heritage Hub. And that's due to the innovative practice that we continue to do day in, day out in this city. So we have some visitors from the European Heritage Hub here right now from the 8th to 10th of July for a knowledge exchange. They've been based at the Burrell. They're also going to see the wonderful Pollok Stables and Sawmill, where we're currently progressing our huge and impressive development on bringing this stables back to life for a living heritage centre, where of course it was the home of the Clydesdale horses, very famous Clydesdale, born and bred originally in the Clyde Valley, and they're coming back too. So we're delighted that these European visitors are here. They're seeing what's happening, what we've been doing over the last few years, and what our plans are for the future. Of course, we've just reopened Province Lordship, another substantial investment, to bring the building back to its original standard to protect the stonework, with the lime hardening being renewed. And also, what's really exciting is we're beginning our vision for the new People's Palace and Winters Gardens. So the consultations are beginning with the local people across Glasgow, and of course any visitors that come here. And just like the Burrell, the renovation of People's Palace will be community-led. There were 15,000 local people who got involved in the discussions about how the new Burrell would look, not only the building itself but the collection. So the same will happen with the People's Palace, where it will be reinvented and back to its original aspiration. When it first opened in 1898, it was to be a palace of the imagination. So we're looking to the future for the people of Glasgow and the world right now, but for future generations to benefit from everything that Glasgow devotes to maintaining our built heritage.
My name is Aoife Brady. I'm Head of Cultural Spaces for Dublin City Council Culture Company. I was delighted to get the chance to come on this particular exchange because peer learning is so important in the culture and heritage sectors. Getting to see the amazing work that Glasgow is doing as a city, particularly through Glasgow Life and the various museums and heritage sites that they're developing and constantly growing and evolving to meet the needs of its citizens, is just incredible. Being at the Burrell Collection today, for me in particular, is amazing to hear about the sustainability aspect of things as we look to bring more of that into our spaces across Dublin and hopefully match Glasgow in terms of our carbon neutrality or creating positive carbon in cultural and heritage spaces. I've really loved hearing how Glasgow is engaging actively with its citizens to create work with and for them, which is really important to us in Dublin as well. We're, as my company is, we're people in a place doing a thing, so people are at the heart of everything, and I can really see that shining through in the model that Glasgow Life is using. Engaging with communities, getting to know your audiences and asking your audiences what they want to break down barriers to get people into cultural institutions, and actively engaging and participating is so important, and you can really see the evidence of that and how vibrant the Burrell Collection is today alone on a rainy Tuesday.
Hey, I'm Jakub. I'm an architect working in public space office in the Institute of Planning and Development of the city of Prague. So my job is trying to improve the public space of the city to make it, greener, sustainable, more accessible. Since Prague is a landmark protected city, very historical one, that's pretty much the reason why I came here, to get some information and inspiration about how to work with architectural heritage and how to preserve it, yet how to implement the needs of today for the people to live in. that's been quite inspirative for me to be here, to see how you guys here work with the heritage you have, and not only how to work with it, but also how you present it. Because I'm really impressed by the communication you guys have, about the pride and about the enthusiasm you show for your city and for your will to transform it and make it better. That's probably the key thing that struck me here, to have maybe more courage and more pride about what we do. That's the main thing I would like to bring back. And I'm also really impressed by this building. I'm impressed by the historical layers you have here, and about the idea of openness of it. And there's one detail that's also hit me, is that the vast usage of timber all around us that has been here since the 80s, that must have been super innovative back then. Such big usage of timber, and as David told me this morning, it's been all preserved since the 80s, and just the glazing being renewed. So that's pretty inspirative, because we have this discussion about usage of timber and if it's lasts, and this building is living example of the timber structure lasting for 45 years. So that's also a thing that I would like to bring back and show the people that it can work. Yeah, I would just like to thank you to all of Glaswegians for your openness and your open-heartedness and positive attitude. And I think you are doing an impressive job, as we can see here, ever since the 70s or 80s, making such great institutions as this one. I would just like to say, go on, good luck, you are doing a great job, I believe.
Hi, I'm Helle-Triin Hansumäe. I represent Tori municipality from Estonia. The study visit this far has been very inspirational. You can really see the people's dedication and passion for heritage, and it's very nice to see that they are really proud of what they have achieved, and surely the pride is very deserved, because they have made some very huge changes, and I mean, you can see the changes everywhere. What I really like to take with me is the ability to think outside the box, and especially the way how to engage the local communities. For example, in this museum you can see that it's a Tuesday day and everyone is here just enjoying themselves. It's really, really nice to see that people enjoy their local heritage and also feel the pride, or they are proud of it. This is my very first time in Glasgow, and I'm really overwhelmed by the beauty and how rich in heritage Glasgow is.
Hi, my name is Augustas, and I'm coming from Lithuania, from the municipality of Panevėžys, where I work as a deputy chief architect there, overlooking the planning, architecture and built heritage areas in my department. And I found the program through mutual colleagues who have visited Scotland and in general were connected with the heritage programs all around. So I'm really happy to be attending here with a heritage hub as well. It's a really nice opportunity for everybody just to come in, to see places, visit the city as well, explore it, but it's also, on the other hand, it's really cool to come here and as well not only share your experience but also share the experience with everybody else coming from different places, seeing what is Glasgow all about and seeing the Burrell Collection, and it's all here. We also back at home, we just opened a big museum there, so there's a lot to learn and to see here as well, and also to bring back some experiences to back home, but as well see the things that we are doing it a bit differently and also share the experiences, what we think work. And in general, I mean, this people make Glasgow in general is a really nice slogan or vision as it is, because you can really feel it here in Glasgow with everybody and all the municipality. We're connecting with the people, inclusiveness, also trying to think what's gonna work and how is it gonna work with the people also, and yeah, thinking how it's gonna work, always asking and then trying to do the best so it works for everybody.
Hello, we're here in Glasgow and I'm Chrisa Martini. I come from Greece and I'm an architect myself. I represent Elefsina, which was the European Capital of Culture for 2023, and I have been for the last 6 years the Director of Venues, Premises and Infrastructure. So I congratulate this initiative from the European Heritage Hub, the Europa Nostra, together with the Eurocities and the Glasgow City, that is the city which is hosting us here. So this is a great initiative. Today we're visiting this Burrell Collection, which is a great example to follow because they have done a really good work in transforming the place and revitalizing through the pillars of green transition and digital transition together with the social network. I believe that we have done more or less the same things in Elefsina, revitalizing about 10 buildings which were mainly industrial heritage ones, using the green development, and now we have in our program to develop more and more the city. So it's great to be here and share our challenges and the challenges that we have already faced, and see what other cities have also faced, and how we give answers to these challenges. So it's great because it's always the same thing. Sharing is caring, and we all care about the same things.